believe it is the start of week 12 of my 365-day fitness challenge. Last week I was feeling quite demotivated. I had drank loads, I'd eaten loads. Although I managed to keep up my fitness challenge on holiday, I was just feeling a little bit worse for wear at the beginning of week 11. But by the end of the week, it's Sunday today, I'm feeling like I have a refreshed amount of motivation. I'm tired, but because I suddenly realised that it is week 12, I've got a lot of energy for the week. So I'm going to do, as I said yesterday in week 11, I said today I was going to do core and upper body. So I have chosen a 50-minute Pilates workout focusing on core, abs, upper body. So let's see what happens. I had grand plans to do an hour stretch class today, but since it is gone 8:30 and I've only just finished work, I'm going to go for a 35-minute Pilates. Is Pilates enough? Is half an hour of Pilates enough? I know technically that's what I agreed to do when I set my challenge at the beginning. I said a minimum of half an hour of exercise 5 times a week and then 2 active rest days. So technically I haven't failed the challenge, but I do feel like I need to up my game even when I am feeling tired. I must remind myself, even when I feel really good on my rest days, I have to rest and not push it too hard, because I did quite a challenging, even though it's only 30 minutes on Saturday, I did quite a challenging Pilates which worked a lot of core, and I feel like I'm still recovering from that. So some of the exercises that I usually find really easy have been harder because I've been working the same muscle groups. So definitely going to try and make the most of my rest day on Wednesday. I will still be doing something, of course, but I'm not going to push it as hard. It is the third day of week 12, and today I'm going to do an aerial hoop class. So let's chat about hoop. I've totally forgot to record a video right at the end of the class because I was caught up chatting to some other students. I'm finding it really tough this time around. I feel like I'm finding it more difficult than I did in the beginning when I started learning aerial 2.5 years ago, but it might just be that I've forgotten. And I think what makes it harder is the fact that I know that I could do it before and now I can't. But I can definitely get into some things more easily, but most of it just involves me trying and not actually doing what I need to do. But that's how you start, right? You need to start somewhere and build it up from there. But yeah, it was a good lesson. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do next week, but I am enjoying giving it a go, basically. I'm really missing my sort of circus conditioning classes that I used to do, because I used to work on lots of different pieces of apparatus, which I think was so good and so valuable, and it was always really difficult. But I really enjoyed that one. It's my active rest day and I'm going to do a half an hour recovery stretch. I'm feeling pretty knackered, to be honest. It's nearly 8 p.m. but I have to follow the rules and get on the mat. I've got to say, I am so surprised by stretching. It makes me feel really relaxed, no matter how tired I am. And my body feels much better, so I really feel like I need to make sure I do more of this on my rest days. I feel like this is a really good thing. The Pilates on my rest day, I discovered the other day, was a little bit too much, so just doing the basic recovery stretches I think is a really, really good thing to do. Today I'm going to do a 1 hour stretch class. I'm still recovering a little bit from my hoop class on Tuesday, even though I did recovery stretch. So I feel like I just need to get my body loosened up again. Obviously all under my arms and my back and my shoulders are sore. I'm not going to be focusing on that area today. I'm going to be focusing on legs because I feel like my leg strength is getting good. And although my flexibility is improving, I would like to do this same stretch class again to see where I've got to, because I couldn't touch my toes again last week, but it's all swings and roundabouts, I suppose. What a silly thing to say. But yeah, it's all, no, that is the right thing to say, swings and roundabouts, but yeah, it's sort of like, depending on what I focus on each week, I notice a bit of a change. And yeah, next week I'm super excited because I'm going to go and do a DEXA scan for day 90 to see where I've got to and how much has changed. My weight hasn't really changed a lot, so I'll be really interested to see whether my lean muscle mass versus my body fat has changed at all. Really hoping it has. My 1 hour stretch class. It was really tough today. It did stretch out a little bit with my arms and stuff like that, so I think it's been quite helpful. Yeah, I've just got to be really careful with these flexibility things because sometimes you do a position and it doesn't hurt, but you get stuck because you've stretched it right to the edge, or maybe I'm pushing it too far, but I've stretched it to a point where I feel comfortable, and then sometimes it's hard to get back out of it again. But I'm completely new to all this stuff. I think I would like to go to an in-person class where I can have a bit of guidance around these things. All right, so I'm gonna do half an hour on the indoor bike. Let's see how it goes. All right, so that was half an hour on the indoor bike. I'm off to do a 30-minute pilates for cyclists now, and then on with the day. It was quite an easy one actually, and I feel like today I felt like I could have done more than what the two programs did. So maybe I'm finally getting fitter and stronger again and back on track. But that's it for week 12. I'm gonna catch up with you tomorrow on my active rest walk. So the resistance on this bike goes up to 100. I've put it on level 50, which is bang in the middle, which is quite high resistance. And I'm gonna try and give you my week 12 roundup whilst pedaling as hard as I can on 50. So let's see what I can do. Okay, so day 78, I did 50 minutes of Pilates. Day 79, I did 35 minutes of Pilates. Day 80, I did 1 hour of aerial hoop. Day 81, I did a 30-minute recovery stretch. Day 80, I did a 1 hour stretch class. Day 83, I've done half an hour on the indoor bike, and I'm gonna do a 30-minute Pilates. And then day 84, I'm gonna do an active rest walk. Whew. Today's active rest walk has took me to Greenwich Park. I've just been to the observatory. It's pretty early and pretty busy, But yeah, that's my walk for today. Been up a couple of hills and I'm going to have a little wander. It was just literally on the hill, let's see, here on this side. It's been all the way down and back up. And there was a guy mountain biking down the hill, which I was hoping to catch again, but looks like he's having a great time. But I don't think you can see him from here. Surprisingly difficult to find a quiet spot since I just got jumped on by a puppy. So there we go, but it's nice to get some sun. Everyone's coming my direction, so I'm gonna head down. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and subscribe. See you next time.